The Iron Eagles. Up they go on either side. Upside down. Pass at show center. These are highly modified Christen Eagle aircraft. The work on them done by Bill Gordon, who flies the lead. The Iron Eagles, formation loose. Not enough. Let's do a second one. Speed very high at the bottom, and up at the top, the speed bleeds off. It's more and more difficult to control. You feel almost weightless up there. Gravity takes over. And pushes up right here. You're going to whomp in the seat as the G-forces build up. They're going to go out to the right side. You've seen hammerhead turns. They're going to do it in formation. Hammerhead is just what it implies. That looks like a hammer going straight up in the air. A little more spacing there because after all, we're all going to kick that rudder pedal and dump the plane back over toward the ground. The next maneuver is a classic air show maneuver. It's called a wing over. Bill Gordon, lead pilot and number 1 aircraft, is from Copiague, New York. Billy Segalla, the wing pilot, flying number 2, is from Canaan, Connecticut. Another classic air show maneuver is the barrel roll. Looks like you're rolling right around the barrel. Come back out on basically the same thing. Over we go. Holding that formation right over the top. Got to come down out of that and do a half Cuban 8. Like half an 8, laying on its side out to the right. Len Povey, flying in an air show in Florida back in 1936 in a Curtiss biplane, started to do a loop, got up over the top right about here, 5/8 of the way through, realized if he continued, he'd hit the ground. So he rolled up right, went down and went out to the other side of the airport, did it again. When he landed, everybody said, "What was that maneuver?" They'd never seen it before. He was training Cubans at the time. He called it the Cuban 8, and we called it that ever since. This one, the Iron Eagles call the barber pole. There's a picture for you. Superpowered Christen Eagles. They're right here about the show center. Up we go. In formation. Get your camera ready. Up they go over the top. Change direction. Smoke comes on. Out over the top. This is the second time today, ladies and gentlemen. A heart in the sky. Couple of reverse Cuban 8s following this. On each side, they'll break the formation up. And watch these 4-point rolls. You ready? There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Looping up over the top. Again with a half Cuban maneuver on each side. Once again, that suddenly looms large in the windshield, and right there he goes by you so fast you can barely see him. They're gonna go right at each other again. Way too close together for me. Now the trick here is to try to get the formation back together. Let's see how they do this. First, you gotta get out of these loops. Everybody, hammerhead's kind of out a little bit more like a Humpty Boat maneuver, didn't it? Anyhow, here they come. Back down once again. Trying to pick that other airplane out. Oh, this is when it gets closer. They're feet apart. Zap! They cross right to the right show center. And I do believe this is going to be the rejoin maneuver. Yes, indeed. Here comes Bill Gordon, the closest airplane to you. Billy Segalla diving down to join up with him. Bill Gordon started competition flying, for which he was trained extensively in New York State by the well-remembered French Connection Aerobatic Team. Since 1976, at the age of 16. More about him in just a moment. First of all, here they come for the next maneuver. This will look like 1/4 of the after they get through this cloverleaf, and that's what this maneuver is. Now, if you can see this and the smoke didn't get blown away, it will look just like a part of a cloverleaf. Well, I just saw the hammerheads a little bit ago, side to side up there. Well, they get tired of doing it that way, where they're both going the same way. So they're going to do something here called the switchblade hammerhead. Notice one plane's right side up, the other upside down. It just works better that way. And there they go, right toward each other, way too close again for me. Off to each side of the airport. Once again, great distance between them, and yet these aircraft can do 200 miles an hour. Remember that. So when they're closing on each other head on, you have to add up the speed of each airplane to get how fast they actually pass each other. And that, in this case, is about 400 miles an hour. Things happen really fast at that kind of speed. It makes it even more difficult when you're flying in knife edge, because only the electric fuselage of the airplane is going to provide lift. And there they go in the knife edge flight, near feet apart, right smack at show center. Now, I think you've seen a few times that maneuver called the snap roll. Again, remember, you do it by honking back on the stick and romping one of the rudder pedals. And once again, coming right at each other with full power, they are going to do opposing snap rolls. This is where you really learn to trust your friend. Now, number one, Bill Gordon. Going to do a hammerhead out to your right or your left. I don't know which one he is now. He's out to your right. That's Bill Gordon out there. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 already. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boy, he goes through that quick. See that smoke swirling around and way back behind them? That's because coming off the wingtips of the airplane are what we call vortices, mini tornadoes, if you will. They literally cause the air to swirl around like that. And it can be a real problem if you're in a small airplane and you get behind a big, heavy airplane. Those vortices can actually upset a smaller airplane if the large airplane is in front. I don't know how they see where they're going and all that smoke down there, but by golly, they got it figured out. Time for another hammerhead turn. Watch out, he's down below you there. Oh, boy. This next maneuver could be a hard stopper, too, if you don't get the spacing just right. They're going to turn out that way. This is called the crossfire roll. You're about to see why. Roll out that way. And yeah, they got through that pretty clean. It's going to be what they call their mirror image pass. You've seen them both fly through here together in close formation. Well, they're going to do this a little bit differently. So out there to the left as they come around the corner, Bill is right side up. So is Billy. Watch those smoke trails. You're going to see something strange happen here. Up he goes, upside down, ladies and gentlemen, the Iron Eagle's mirror photo pass. One up, one down. All right, earlier on, you saw, if you were here, a race between a plane, Matt Chapman, and a NASCAR stock car. Well, out there on the runway, this time we have Shalina Morita. She races gas and electric motorcycles professionally. Coming out of the smoke, look at her go. Guys, you got your work cut out for you. Here come the Iron Eagles in hot pursuit. Look at that thing go. That's electric powered. No way. No way, no way, no way. They give up. You know, they left a lot of smoke around, but she beat them, ladies and gentlemen. But a nice hand for Shalina Morita. From the left, here come the Iron Eagles again, upset about the fact that they lost the race. Did they win? I couldn't see where the flag was. Yeah, I think they're taking a victory lap. I think they won anyhow. I guess that's all that matters in the end. Rod, you going to the tent, are you?
Which is going to be hosted right here at Lehigh Valley International Airport on, let me see, when is this? September 27th through the 29th. For more info, please stop by the EAA 70 booth and find out more about it. And the B-25 is actually offering rides for a price. I think that's their victory smoke dance. And they're going to be picking up Shalina Morita on that motorcycle, and they're going to escort her back over to the static aircraft area. If you can see the van out there with the light on, she's right behind them. By the way, the Misty Blues are also at the autograph tent, which is right next to reserved seating, which is right next to the announcing stand. Along with Roger Bias, our autopilot. Oh, Roger's still behind us, okay. He's got a nice crowd around him. Great guy, stop by and say hello. Look at that, what a great shot. You won't see that anywhere else. Beautiful.